Okay, so we're going to talk about lesson 21. It's all a lot of scientific notation. So I know that if I have 412, the decimal is right here. To put it in proper scientific notation, I need to move the decimal where there's only one significant digit to the left of the decimal. That means in this case, I'm moving it twice to the left. When I do that, it becomes 4.12 times 10 to the second power. So right here, it would have to move 3 places to the left, so it became 5.673 times 10 to the third power. Right here, it would have to move 5 places to the left, so it became this. Now, go in the other direction. In this case, I would have to move it just to the right of the 4. So it's going to move 3 places to the right, and so you use a negative 3 on the power. This one moved to the right one space, so you use negative 1 for the power. Notice in each case, there's only one significant digit in front of the decimal. I know you've learned that before. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this expression and we're going to put it in proper scientific notation and then simplify it. So you take each individual set of parentheses, that's considered one term. I'm going to take this and move it right here. That's moving 4 places to the right. Since I moved it 4 to the right and I already have an exponent here, I'm going to add a negative 4 to that. So negative 6 and negative 4 is negative 10. This one, I'm going to move 3 places to the left. Since there's not a times 10 to any power yet, it's just times 10 to the third. This one is moving 3 to the right. So I'm going to add a negative 3 to this 15. So it became 6 times 10 to the 12. This one moved 3 to the left. So I'm going to add 3 to this 4. So it became a 7. So the first thing you always do is take each individual one and put it in scientific notation. Then you take the top and you multiply the numbers in front, like 3 times 4, and you get 12. You multiply the 10 terms, which means you're going to add their exponents. In this case, it would be a negative 7. In the bottom, you're going to multiply the first numbers, and again, you got 12. And you're going to add the exponents of the tens. So in that case, it was 19. Then you take the 12 over 12 and you reduce it. This one just happens to reduce to a 1. Then you take this 10 to the 19 and bring it up. So it'll be a negative 19. So then you can add it to the negative 7. So negative 26. And this is the simplified form of this big old expression. Make sure you rewind this and watch it over if you need to. Some statements of equality, just to remind you. A ratio of 3 to 4, you write it as a fraction, 3 over 4. The sum of x and y is x plus y. The difference of x and y is x minus y. The product of x and y is xy. 15 more apples than oranges, so the apples are 15 more than the oranges. So you're adding 15 to the oranges. 12 less apples than oranges. Apples are 12 less than the oranges. So you're taking 12 away from the oranges. Twice a number is 2n. Opposite of a number is negative n. 5 times more a than b. So a is 5 times more than b. A is 5 times b. 5 times more a than b. Okay, so for this problem right here, it says the ratio of 2 numbers is 3 to 4. So, first of all, you got to come up with 2 numbers. It didn't say something like, you know, the dogs to the cats or anything like that. So, we're going to use x and y because we don't have anything else to use. So, x is to y as 3 is to 4. Okay, so this part is your first equation. And, of course, cross multiply to get it down to just one line. It says, and their sum is 84. Their sum, which is x plus y, equals 84. So what you want to do, since you've got this 4x equals 3y, is take this and solve it for one of the variables. So I solved it for x. That means I brought y to the other side. It became negative. Then you take the x, which is 84 minus y, and you substitute it into this equation, which is what I'm showing you over here. So you put 84 minus y for this x, bring everything else down. Do distributive property, then add 4y to both sides, divide both sides by 7, and you get y. Then to find x, remember you got to find them both, go back to this, you got 84 minus y, so it's 84 minus 48, and then you'll get 36. I hope that's helpful.